Good evening and welcome to the Mary Murphy Files, Pix 11 Facebook Live. Very grateful to be here with Guzman-Feliz, and everyone around the world pretty much knows you as Junior's mother. Your son's formal name, Lesandro Guzman-Feliz, and you just marked just over 4 months since he was killed on Bathgate Avenue, and we're in your new home.
Yes.
And we thank you for bringing us here and allowing us to do our webcast here. You're many miles from where you used to live, and does that make things a little bit easier? Erase any of the memories?
I miss my son in here, but now I'm living in a beautiful, nice apartment, and I miss my son because I would like to be enjoying this apartment with him. I don't have him right now. I'm just praying to God to make me think like I have my son with me here.
Yeah, as you brought us up here, you were saying, I'm in this beautiful big apartment now, but he's not here to share it with me. I want you to show us, I have a Yankees blanket you let me put on. It's a little bit chilly this evening, and it has Junior's picture all over it, and you have the framed photo of him with the Explorer's uniform from the NYPD program that he was a part of. I want to show some of your other memories that you have here. In fact, you're sitting on a memory.
Yeah.
If you want to show us that this was Junior's PlayStation chair that he used to use his video games in, right?
Yeah.
And
he loved that chair.
He loved the chair, and so he had this, and the night that this all happened, he was doing PlayStation when he received the phone call, or he called his friend. Actually, he got the call. He got a
message. He received a text message.
Yes.
To ask him, Jason asked him, told you mommy for $5.
Yeah. So among the many memories here, someone gave you this, right?
Yes.
Are those actually from Junior's footprints when he was born?
Yes. With the date and the night, everything.
And his birthday is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I had a dream last night. I dreamed like we are in November 1st, and I was thinking, oh, that's Junior's birthday coming.
You have an angel there with the lights, and then you got that candle for Junior after this happened, right?
Yeah.
And his beautiful picture there. Everyone always remarks how handsome Junior was. So let's show a little bit of the apartment. It's very spacious, and you feel safe, you said. Much safer than you used to feel.
Very safe, pretty safe.
Because there's security.
There's security. Nobody get inside to the building without ID. And
I
have to sign a book, and they call me to inform me who is in downstairs. If I accept to come, they let it open. If it's not, they got it.
I believe you had shown this blanket to Pix 11 before. This has beautiful pictures, memories from many stages of Junior's life. Of course, there's you and Junior in the middle. Your baby, right?
My baby, yeah.
And then Junior's a bit younger here. Yeah. And just memories from the whole life. And some of these pictures, I've seen them on Instagram, but a lot of the viewers have not seen all the mementos you have. This globe here with his face etched on.
Yes.
And there's another cut glass here, cut crystal. Are these gifts from people around the world?
Yeah, that one a friend of mine, her name is
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
She gave you the cut glass.
Yes, she gave me that one.
Very nice. And you were telling me you got gifts from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, I have a cup.
A cup that came from New Zealand.
From New Zealand, a letter, a blanket.
Yeah.
I don't remember all exactly.
And there's your mother here, right? I'm sure your mother's on the right here. Junior's grandmother. I'm sure she's giving you some comfort. Yeah. You're looking for the cup, but you have a beautiful kitchen. So, look, I wanted to show in the corner here, like you have artwork of Junior's image all over the home, and they're very beautiful pieces of art.
Yeah.
And I guess you've been overwhelmed with gifts since this all happened just over 4 months ago. It's hard to keep up with everyone who was sending you gifts, right? Yeah. You told me this was Junior's whole life, right? Yep. This represents all the different stages of his life.
Since he was a little baby, this is like the small one. Let me find out.
It's a little dark here. It's hard to. Oh, that's his baby photo. It's a little hard to see, but we can see it. Okay.
I appreciate it for the people who sending all those gifts.
Yeah. Now this is very striking. I think you said someone, a relative of the family, and you have the plaques here. But this is beautiful.
The number one, I have keep my Jesus. This is our Savior, no? This is all me.
And you go to church every month after.
And Sunday, I go Sunday afternoon, every time when I feel like I have not, I have to go, I go.
Yeah. You have a lot of faith.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just very beautiful. I'm very struck by this piece of artwork. You also have, you know, this is sort of a dual level home, and you have something, you gotta put the light on. You have something up on the top of the landing that is very significant. That is Junior's jacket to the right, actually up here. It's in a shadow box.
Yes.
And that's from the NYPD Explorers Program.
That's the one the Yankee Stadium gave me. They doing the honor of the junior.
Who gave you that?
The Yankee Stadium. That's the one.
Yankee Stadium gave you that jacket?
No, the jacket. No, the jacket is the junior. It belongs to be the Explorer.
Right.
The Yankee Stadium put in the mark.
Oh, they
in
put the
frame.
shadow box for
The
you.
shadow box for me.
Yeah, that was very nice. That's
That
really
was
nice.
very nice.
Let's come back down. I know it's kind of tight over here.
about this?
We'll talk about a few. That's also some others. Rest in peace, Junior. Oh, this is from the Explorer Program, NYPD.
NYPD, this representative,
Yeah.
like one police down.
Okay. So you're in this beautiful new home, and I know it's difficult that your son is not here.
Yes.
And there are things happening this week. One will be very nice because it's a tribute to your son. That is the Hoops for Junior at his old high school.
Yes.
And Pix 11 will be there tomorrow when they're going to do this, what used to be called Stop the Violence
Yes.
basketball game.
Yes.
But they renamed it this year in your son's honor, Hoops for Junior. And the teachers at Dr. Richard Izquierdo High School will play against the cops from the local precinct.
Wow.
And it's in your son's honor, and they're going to have a couple of surprises,
Wow.
I'm told, for you. So are you looking forward to tomorrow in terms of the honor for your son?
Yeah, I'll be there for sure. Yeah, this is from junior school. Everything for the school. They are it is very good school and very nice teacher, very professional, everyone. I don't have no complaint from the school.
I was in that
The
school.
best one of the school that I met in my life.
You know what I was really amazed at? You were lucky because Junior won the lottery to get into this charter school.
Yes.
It is a beautiful school. We did a story on it that we can
It is.
find on pix11.com. But I was very impressed with how beautiful that school was and the way it's run.
And the way they run is very. I was so happy with my son in this school. I was in love with the school and my son.
So it might be a little difficult tomorrow, though, seeing all his classmates.
I went once. They make an honor for him, Barclay Center.
Oh, at the Barclay
Once,
Center,
yeah.
yes. Mhm.
That was very nice. I don't know if you see it they put
Yeah.
in the internet.
Yeah.
That was very, very nice.
Now, there's something else coming up this week on Thursday.
Oh, yes.
And it's
The
in court,
Mhm.
and it's the first big hearing since July. Now, in July, there were 12 people indicted for your son's murder, and then later, 2 more people were arrested. So now 14 people are going to be in court this Thursday.
Yes.
Are you prepared to see them once again? You'll be there?
I'll be there, and I'll be ready. Yeah. They have to pay what they did. They killed an innocent baby. I don't know why they went out to the street to looking anybody to kill just because they want to kill somebody. They abuse an innocent, a 15 years old baby.
So I've been trying to keep track of where all of the suspects are. And today I went on the internet, I looked up the Department of Correction for New York City. And some of them were not listed online, and I called up to ask someone about that. And what I learned was a couple of the suspects were moved out to Suffolk County, New York, because they have to keep them separated. They don't want them all together. So some of them are in Brooklyn, some are in Manhattan. I guess a couple are on Rikers Island. And I also heard one may have gone to Westchester County to the Valhalla jail. So because these people are considered high security risk and they're allegedly part of a gang, what I'm told is that they moved them, they separated them, and some actually went out to Suffolk County, Long Island. I also heard that they may make a request, the prosecution in court, to get a DNA swab from every single person that's been charged in the murder. And the reason for that is there were 4 getaway vehicles, and the police got all the vehicles. And apparently in at least one of the cars, DNA, a lot of DNA was found. So they want to match the DNA from the car with the people that have been accused to see who might have been in which car. So that's something new. That's something I just learned today, and I thought I would share that with you. That's something that the request will be made on Thursday. You know, this case has such high interest. I'm going to see if people, you know, are writing in. I know that we had a lot of people watching when we went on live, and still we have a lot of people watching. And so many people ask about you, you know, and I got to turn the sound down a little bit, but many people worry about you. They want to make sure that you're doing okay. And I'm assuming that all the support that you get has helped you.
Yes.
And you also told me something new tonight, Ms. Feliz. You said you've gone back to work.
I started last Monday.
You started last Monday back at work at St. Barnabas Hospital,
Yes.
which so sadly is where Junior was pronounced dead in June. And you had told me in one of our interviews that in the weeks before your son was killed, that many teenagers were coming into the intensive care unit where you worked.
That happened all the time. It still is the same thing, no stop. In the emergency room, every day you see different things, a lot. The hospital and the prison on the jail, you see everything happen. You know, that never stop. In the hospital, every day come different people, all kind of people, all kind, young, old, middle age, you know, teenagers. It's the same.
But in the weeks before Junior was killed, they were
happening
coming from Adam's Place.
From Adam's Place.
And that's where he was supposedly headed.
I heard about people talking, you know, that happened in Adam's Place. That was something.
And that's where the chase of your son started,
Yes,
right near
exactly.
that park,
Mm-hmm.
which we've been to many times,
Yes.
doing stories on this.
Yes.
So being back in a very tough situation where you're in the trauma unit, how have you dealt with that, with the people that have these severe injuries coming in to the hospital?
Wow, I don't know. It's different. Like I say, when that happened to the same person, you feel different. Happened to somebody else, you say, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's sad." But when it happened to himself, like you can feel the truth, what it is. You know, I never think about that something like that's gonna happen to me. And now I learn new pain. Now I know what kind of pain is this. Now I know. I saw a lot mother crying in the hospital when some are being stabbed or dying in the hospital. I never feel like what I know, what is the feeling now meanings, what happened to me. It's different.
We have people writing to us as this webcast is happening live, and a woman named Ann Cruz said, "We're all here for you, Leandra. Thank God that you left and you found a new home." They're happy that you're in a new home.
Thank you. Thank you very much to those people, everyone. Thank you so much for all the support that I've been receiving. I did not expecting the support that I've been having. I want to say thank you so much and God bless you all. And this is God. Let me tell you something. Before anything, it's God. It's God in here.
God is here.
God is here. It's been Him all the time.
And you probably think God's watching out too, right?
He's going to watch in everything. Everything was here.
Another woman wrote, and her name is Renee Fufu Moore. She wrote "Beautiful Home." So
wow,
people they like your home.
Yes,
And Andrea Cavalier is our producer that works with us every Monday, and she helped us along on the tour to show people the nice place where you're living now.
Wow.
And
thank you.
so does it make you happy to be in a bigger place that feels more secure?
I feel more secure, but you know, nothing gonna bring me back my son. Nothing gonna bring me back my happiness like I used to be before. This part of me is dead too. I'm living because I'm here. I'm standing here, and God want me here to maybe to help somebody else to relieve his pain. Probably somebody else have bigger problem or some problem is smaller than mine. And when they see me, they feel, oh, at least I have somebody who has worse problem than me, you know.
Right.
And
so
I
you're
bring
there.
a little comfort to
You bring
somebody
comfort
else.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to show another picture we didn't really get to look at before. And it's Junior in his school uniform.
Ah, yeah.
Because they wore the scrubs, the medical scrubs.
The medical scrubs. That's
Right.
the uniform.
And this is from Dr. Richard Izquierdo High School. I don't know if I need a light, but we don't have a light here. We're okay. But this is a picture that was probably one of the last pictures of Junior. I mean, he looks like he's around 14 or 15 in the picture.
Mhm.
And there's the logo for the school, which it's a medical and science school,
Yeah.
health and science.
This is the uniform for this child school because
Right.
they belong to the doctor.
Yes.
Here they did the foundation.
And what, the thing that was struck me was that when we went there and we visited the teachers, they said that when the students are in junior year, they can learn how to take EMT courses.
Yes.
So by the time they graduate, if they choose, they can get certified
Yes.
as emergency medical technicians.
Yes.
So really, they have so much to offer.
Yes, they are very good school, excellent. The best school that I've been met now is good school. I recommend in the school for everyone.
Yes.
the best-
So it's going to be a
the best
nice day tomorrow when we see the basketball game in Junior's honor, and
It's
I
gonna
think
be so sad for me.
yeah.
It's gonna be very hard, but I wanna say thank you to do the honor to my son. They know he was a good kid. They know him.
Yeah, I want to bring you back in your living room. I don't know if we're still live. We're still live.
Yes.
It's on black though in my phone, but all right. Well, we're okay. And just any special memento here you want to tell us about? I see your frame. Love you to the moon and back. That's you and your son.
Yeah, and I have somebody mailing me a mask.
They sent you a mask card.
A mask card preparing for her birthday. See?
And-
That's
and-
gonna be in downtown.
Is that in advance of Junior's birthday in November?
Yes.
His birthday's November 11th.
November 11th.
Yes. So people have sent mass cards and they're praying for your son and for your family.
November 11th.
November 11th, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They even have this. I forget what they call this.
Oh.
Rubik's Cube or something.
That's cute, yes.
Rubik's Cube for Junior.
Yes.
Really many, many loving people in the world, right?
Yes.
Miss
The
Feliz.
people. Yeah. That was.
Are you glad? What? Oh, that's a baseball with an angel, with an angel's halo on it. You just have very, very lovely mementos from people. A lot of people are very kind,
Yes.
and people are loving, right?
Yes. We
Yeah.
have mixed.
And I guess that kind of helps people get through the love,
I
right?
have this too. That's from a Christmas board. Somebody sent it to
What's
me.
this here?
Yes. No, this
Down
is-
here?
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's for Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
Forever in our hearts. Oh, how lovely. So that would be for the holiday season. And it says Junior 11/11/02 to 6/20/18. Forever 15. That's what everyone writes on Instagram and social media, where a lot of people post pictures and videos of your son.
Yeah.
So this is a very nice memento for you. Bittersweet though, right? Sad.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
So do you still follow all the news reports, or do you still watch all the broadcasts when there are new developments in the case, or have you stopped?
No, I want to know everything.
You wanna know everything?
Yeah, yeah. I want to know everything.
And you'll be at every hearing in court?
Yes, yes. I'll be there for my son. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So is there anything else you'd like to say as we get ready to take leave this evening? Once again, so thankful to you for allowing us into your beautiful new home. Pix 11 thanks you.
Thank you, thank you.
And you know that we care about the story and we've
Yes.
stayed with it, and we'll be there tomorrow at the school. We hope that our Facebook viewers will join us from the school about 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. And of course, on Thursday, we'll be in court with you
Yes.
for the hearing.
Yes.
And once again, thank you,
Thank
Leandra
you very much.
Feliz.
Thank
We'll
you.
always remember Junior.
Thank you. I was gonna have my son back. Those killers, they have to pay for what they did. They did very bad action, killing a baby, and they have to pay. But they don't even pay with his life what they did with my life and my son. That was so horrible for me.
Thank you for having us in your home.
Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Leandra.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.